You just mad. I'm ignoring you. And I will continue. You don't scare me, bitch. Hey, everybody else. Okay, had to write something down. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a usual participant, welcome back. I'm happy that you chose to come back. You did not have to. As for those who are new and you are here, you didn't have to come. So I appreciate you. Don't mind me, I'm just lighting it up. Okay. All negative energies and entities upon the light that shines are to be blocked and returned to sender. Regardless of how you attach to any item that you see here, all negative evil eyes, may anything that you project here be directed back to you immediately. Ashe, amen, amen, Ashe. Okay, so y'all see the title, confirmation. I guess somebody ready for it. All right. So apparently, let me see if I want to try something. Let me see something right now, guys. Okay, so apparently, somebody, I guess you had like a friend or something like that. You thought it was your friend, something like that. They was over here talking about you, or they was like, maybe somebody knew who they was talking about, which was you, and the somebody was a person that likes you or is infatuated, has interest, potential, yada yada, in you. May not be that serious for some. They just, they were just around. So anyway, they stood up for you subliminally. I don't know if they did it literally or subliminally. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check both ends. Hey everyone coming in, how are ya? And bye when you choose to leave. So the crazy thing though is, like I said, I'm gonna check if they did actually say something versus they were subliminal. But regardless, this individual knew who they was talking about. Um, so take what resonates. You could be that guy that did it for a woman, and that woman was who they was saying it to. And girl, they was talking that shit, and you weren't there. But somebody said something, whether it was subliminal or not, it was the point. This was more like if they did it subliminally, they didn't want nobody to know. Like they the type that'll go do something. You know what I'm saying? Not like hurt them or something like that. Because this person, they may be a light worker of some sort, and it was a projection. You feel me? So that's what I'm picking up, and I want to talk about it with y'all. So let's check it. Let's check it. Y'all know how I do. We gotta get the herbs for protection. We do got crazy people out there, so you might see some shit, but so. Okay, acceptance is in reverse, number 44. That's what collective, that's your herb for protection and to read, as we generally check. Yeah, you see this rat right here? I don't know, somebody with teasing, or some shit. All that shit. This might have been somebody who used to live in the HOOD, and now they don't, or they not living in those neck of the woods no more. And somebody I guess they felt like hee ha towards somebody specifically. Yeah, valerian. This is a minty family herb. So something about pepper, what somebody meant and what they didn't mean at the same damn time. So acceptance, that's in reverse. Somebody, I don't think you would accept this person's apology. I don't think you would, like, they know you, if it comes down to it, you wouldn't accept that the way they portrayed themselves or something like that when the situation was at hand. Or this is just someone you have to accept because maybe who it was from, and you would have never thought, you know what I'm saying, that they would open that mouth that way about you, but they did. This could be somebody they could have just asked, do you know somebody? Because this person's intuitive, they're a light worker. So yeah, magician in reverse. And then I see foresight, it says coca, that's foresight. So this is someone who definitely knows. Like, yeah, this woman with these beads right here, when I said that. Yeah. So I'm like, let's get an herb. Yeah, I'll be working out tonight. So it'll be late, but I'm still going to do what I got to do. Squeeze that workout in there. The herb I got is sage in the reverse. Blessings. So this is like someone, I don't know if they're trying to protect their energy now. I don't know. I don't think it's working. I don't know. I was looking at something. But yeah, Somebody was probably trying to block a blessing from you by saying some shit. Death is in reverse. They try to cause an ending. This did not work out. Yeah, it had to be something about a two of cups for a lot of y'all, or just some kind of agreement between you and someone else. That's crazy, Anyway, so some of y'all, let's pick up on the situation before we get down to the meat and potatoes. Okay, full moon of Capricorns in reverse, and then it comes out with codes of the seeds. The blueprints within you take the next step. Okay, somebody broke code or something like that. Full moon in Capricorns in reverse. This has, okay, someone could be a Capricorn. This is in reverse. Something about their sun sign. Oh, wow. Somebody, I guess they try, something about a code breaker. Somebody broke the code, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. Let me turn this music up. Let me see. Somebody mad because somebody like you or something. I don't know what the hell. Let's see. I wish you were next to me. Yeah, because somebody, had you heard what was said or something like that, you wouldn't have liked it. This is probably somebody who done broke a lot of codes. Maybe something about legal stuff with codes here. Capricorn is about career goals and finances. Maybe somebody works in the legal field, wants to, has. We got my beloved. Yeah, somebody, they wish you were next to them. They're calling you their beloved. Not that, this sounds like somebody, I don't know if y'all really got anything, but yeah. So, yeah, that's crazy. The incense just went in a swirly. So something about a tornado. Maybe something about Oya. Maybe somebody owes somebody something. Yeah, I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. That's in reverse. Somebody, I think you might have been around this person's ex or something. Maybe they said something. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But anyway, somebody trying to say somebody's breaking codes. Like if you used to talk to somebody, you're not supposed to be around them. You're not supposed to be smiling and snickering in their face. So maybe this was like a form of a get back, lick back for somebody, but someone is finding out you didn't do anything. Someone knows that you didn't do something. I don't know. Somebody, you probably didn't know who somebody was to somebody. Somebody was thirsty or something. You didn't feed into it. But anyway, because maybe that person, something about death in the reverse. I don't know what was wrong with them, but somebody, you avoided that. Because maybe they had like a little situation with somebody and they try to bring up betrayal, or maybe try to say somebody was a thought box or something. But in all actuality, gonna find out we ain't never did shit. Because somebody, they keep trying to pin you to shit, and that's crazy. I'm tired of picking this up. So let's get the life cards. Life be lifing. Let's see what's coming out before we get down to it. So let me give you the storylines I'm talking. Let's pick up on this. I think it has something to do with a friend. So obviously the person, whoever this is, someone used to fuck with, they don't fuck with you. They could be better off. That's great. Someone you could be good as well. I just think maybe somebody they was stunting on you at some point, and Maybe they still think haha, or I don't know. Anyway, this person was cackling, or it was something subliminally said. Now I don't know if the individual who picked up on it, or this was just like maybe a some kind of light worker energy you have that is all over the place. Like your light shines in places you ain't even never been, stuff like that. Your kids could have known their kids. With this card in reverse, it says your kid won a kindness award at school. So anyway, your children could have known their children or something like that, because this sounds like one of them kind of relationships. No shade, no shade. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna check, like I told y'all, both variants, because I'm not sure if some of y'all they just overheard some shit. I don't know, or they're light worker too. So according to how your light operates and other like-minded light workers, that just comes with the territory. So anyway, you knew somebody that they used to be around. You used to be around whoever this is that was yin yang at however they was doing it, whether around someone you knew or someone picked up on the energy or XYZ. And basically, how can I put this? Because I literally got the downloads and that shit was crazy. I didn't even want to do the reading, but I said, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, the ashes fell. Fuck it. So how that came about was it was someone that was around you and whoever this was that you used to fuck with, but you didn't treat them like how it is another person involved. So this is like a third party situation I'm bringing up, where you were friends with two individuals and the main one is out here and you met another person through that individual, if that makes sense. So the person you met through that individual out here, I don't know if they had problems. I don't know if they had beef, but you was trying to hear what was said. You was just trying to be a listening ear to someone who was venting. So I guess because you might not agree with everything, you're not going to be like this. You just have your opinion, and maybe they took it like, oh, everybody thinks I'm the evil motherfucker because X, Y, Z. Nah, it's just you don't want to have bad blood with somebody you don't have bad blood with. And see, the thing is, though, they would act that way with you. This is somebody, I think they got like a little bit of I don't know. I just think, let's just not even go there. It just is what it is. They was in their feelings because they were venting about how they was treated by somebody, and it's okay to do that, but at the same time, you shouldn't. I'm not even gonna say that they wanted you to hate or have animosity towards whoever that is. But if you can't necessarily speak your opinion about the situation and they're gonna basically open their mouth to you about it, whatever it was, and your response, maybe they should just kept how they felt to themselves. Like, it's really nothing else to say. Because someone, if the shoe's on the other foot, I bet you they'll do your ass that way. Let's see. Install a heated pool with spa. Somebody, you need to take a spiritual bath. I think somebody trying to start some old shit. That don't have nothing to do with you. Like, it's something that was like so old. Somebody could be too old to be doing this shit here. They would say. But this could be the fact, if someone that's a light worker picked up on it, there's someone who's doing some dark shit, basically. Or, you can't have light without the dark, they would say. So, let's too much. Let me get one more. Okay, I got two. I'm gonna take them. Okay, your kid made an honor roll the first time. So somebody shot, I think the kids knew each other. There's children involved. Your spouse was promoted to second assistant to the assistant manager of operations assistants. Somebody, they could have a nice job. This is what I'm saying. I think people need to start trying to stunt on other people. That's stupid. Because somebody, obviously your come up is coming or something like that. Yeah, it's something about these kids. Your kid got into an Ivy League college. Somebody's child could want to do like sports or something. Somebody kids. Your kid is 35 and still lives at home. So somebody need to worry about something else. It's a lot of stuff about someone's children out here. I'm not trying to be rude, but if somebody's too old to be, yeah, it's something about, I did say that, something about too old for something. I mean, I think it happens. If you had to go and regroup, then that's what it is. Or somebody, maybe that's going to be for someone else in the energy. I don't know. All right. Somebody could have been married in this. So if they were married, you were married, this is significant. All right. So let me get the T on somebody. Let me see. They were just around. You know what I'm saying? When somebody, I guess they brought up you. I don't, let's check it. Somebody, I swear you don't care, but because you don't really have nothing to worry about here. Somebody probably trying to call you a grudge holder. I saw a grudge holder in reverse. Yeah, somebody brought up their ex, or it's something about being around people, certain people, or a certain person. That somebody was dating or something like that. But anyway, okay, let me get what's the T on the situation. Somebody, the light worker, or your light, or both. It was just shining like it normally do. That's how you pick up on things. Yeah, bankrupt, past due. Ooh, somebody tried to do a return to sender about something that's past due. Someone tried to and then that my phone thing when it came out. Yeah, somebody tried to do a return to sender. Something about a past due bill. So somebody, this is how somebody feel. I'm telling you, that dark shit be crazy. Somebody, maybe you got like a confirmation about something that's due, but you had gotten an extension. I don't know, or you find in that department. Y'all doing too much. Yeah, this is somebody wants you to know something about. They were doing it. Bad reputations in reverse. Somebody wants to mess with someone who don't really have a bad rep. Anyway, damn, and offers in reverse. Someone it's something about you don't take handouts, or you don't need something, or you got something and you didn't have to ask nobody. So anyway, this is the energy of somebody, your light was just that vibrant, or a light worker. I would recommendably say both, because there's a lot of light workers out there. Shout out to us. And somebody, this was just picked up on. So this got something to do with somebody. Better worry about what's going on with them, I guess. I mean, just because you have a certain lifestyle don't mean you don't have certain problems, all right? Let's start acting like that. Ego is in reverse, closing it out. Yeah, something about getting in the way of a relationship in the reverse. Somebody, why? Okay, closing this out with picking it up about, let's run it back. You were, I don't know what you were doing, but this was going on somewhere else. So some other light worker, or your light is just that vibrant. I would recommendably say both. someone, this light worker could be someone who likes you, or just, they don't play about you. They like, y'all likely have a light working energy that is quite similar. Maybe it's a tribal thing. Y'all got the same vibrancy of power or something like that, and this is how you picked up on it. Um, Somebody else picked up on it. I picked up on it. So, message. Long story short, the energy is bankrupt and ego in the reverse. So this is more like somebody, you, they better be worrying about what's going on with them. That's really all it is. And this is the energy of somebody, like I was saying, with an ex, or somebody they used to rock with, vibe with, something. Because this is just complicated to even talk about, but it is there, where you might have been around. Yeah, they're going to children again. Because somebody you was probably going through certain things, but people was willing to be ignorant with you, but they didn't do that to them. Yeah, crying over you is in reverse, because somebody about to find out you didn't really do something, or you was a good person the whole time or something. Yeah, it's a dream you had. Love on the brain is in reverse. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. A lot of y'all had a dream confirmation. So somebody could be figuring this out at the same time, that you was always good to them, or they will be. No facts is in reverse, because there's facts about it, period. So anyway, closing it out, y'all used to be friends. Relationship is here. It's not all about lovey-dovey and stuff. Y'all was cool, but it was just a situation where you don't, if you're okay, I don't really condone in, if somebody don't like someone, you shouldn't like them either. I think this was just a situation, and you need to keep your feelings out of it, because I mean, it's not even about the other side of the story. This is just you trying to be a listening ear to someone else at the time. You did vibe more with them, though. You was fucking with them a little more, but at the same time, I think they got in their feelings, because maybe they didn't want somebody looking at them a certain way, but you not. But then you started picking up, maybe they was acting a certain way, because someone could have been smart mouth something about children and saying shit. And the crazy part is, someone wasn't really a good friend to your ass, no way. That's just that. All right. What's the energy of somebody said something in your defense? Yeah, I saw haunted. Ooh, somebody, whatever the fuck they said, it was harsh. Yeah, legal issues in reverse. Reflecting, fake smiles, and ain't ish. So let's just remember, I said something about the legal field or something like that. Somebody works in that department. Let's do like this. Somebody works in that department or whatever. Or somebody has experience, or it's something like that. Because somebody, maybe they said you was fake, or I don't know why. But anyway, ain't issues here. And I would say that is more like somebody wrote their ass off like a tax write-off. Something could be significant about Libra or Scorpio. Somebody could be that rising sign. We have Queen rising in reverse. This could be someone's ascendant sign. Yeah, look. And right behind is giving money in the reverse. Love trying. I think y'all had a good relationship. It would have been a good friendship, but this person got in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? They got in their feelings, and somebody basically they see that they see what you're talking about or something like that. So maybe the word around the grapevine, somebody was saying some silly shit about you, and somebody ended up, time will tell, that energy, and maybe somebody thought you would even sleep with their spouse or something like that. Because this is out here. It says your spouse was promoted. So someone this could be your spouse. Literally, like they want to be, they like you, or there's a potential for y'all to have something. Not that it has to be. So anyway, something about balancing scales, because something wasn't right, and that's the energy that this person, this man, picked up on. And girl, you won't know where around, but you know, it usually happens, right? Trust me, there's somebody who care about you. Stop acting like that. So with giving money in the reverse behind haunted, somebody could have brought up, you know how like you help each other, your friends, you're cool, you was there for them, they was there for you. This is more like you're going to be able to have receipts to show you didn't need them to give you any money. Because I think there's a misunderstanding right there somewhere. Like maybe your card didn't work, or there was something like, and you had to transfer money somewhere else. Because somebody was giving you a hard time with giving money in the reverse. And right in front of it, because this was behind it, is haunted. Haunted, yeah, memories, flashback, trauma. I don't know. Maybe this person was at once upon a time, you know, with that BS, and they had to go fix it. So this is them hearing, you know, that something was incorrect. You was a good individual. There's a misunderstanding. Somebody was messing with your money then, obviously. So this has something to do with about 3 people, and out of the 3, somebody's just rising in power. But this is more like somebody keeps trying to find a way to keep you down, and this is kind of the most pettiest way to find a reason. Yeah, marrying for money. Cause I'm telling you, somebody is a spouse. Somebody used to be with someone, was with someone, or something like that. So this validates the spouse energy. So somebody could have said you the type that'll take, like you just want money, or it's like because of maybe a condition that you're in, somebody's not in the same conditions. So they might have been trying to act like they were better off than you, or some weird shit. Let me put some love on that. Love triangle was in reverse. And we're going to get into the tarot. Yeah, I love you so much. Somebody, it's like you giving this person grace, because I ain't even gonna lie, I think a lot of people's out here just being about you. Yeah, why do we have to be apart? Well, when you got to put the work in, you do, huh? You know? Let me get some white light messages. To start off the tarot. Let me get some white light messages to start off the tarot. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Most High. Sex with Aries and blue eyes is in reverse. Huh? Okay. What's going on right here? What? Empresses create, emperors dictate. Do you want 222 get married in the reverse? See, these white light messages is crazy. Look, dirty dirt order at the bottom. Pineapples. Yeah, the safe word could be significant, or somebody's eating pineapples, or you should eat some pineapples. What's behind that? Hotel. Jesus Christ. Yeah, something about prepare for this shit. Something about you got the job is in reverse. Somebody is trying to mess up an opportunity for somebody. I ain't even gonna lie. Somebody could work at a hotel or stayed at one. Something about pineapples, hotel. I don't want to bring that up. I don't. Let me check this one, yo. Cause that was like crazy right there. That was crazy. I would say so. I'm not. Somebody is no. Somebody might want to worry about their house and what's going on with them. Okay? Cause someone I don't think you ever been married. This someone else in the energy was or has been. Blue eyes is in reverse. Somebody might have some, funny looking eyes. Not that it's, ha ha, like laughing at you. Or somebody that runs in your family and you just so happen to be like a certain race. I don't know. Somebody doesn't know somebody got them genes. Dun, 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 dun. Someone is jealous of you then. Yeah. Yep. Jealous. Look, love ritual come out in the reverse. Somebody born in 1993. Okay, prepaid entertainment contracts. Hiring tarot readers, tricking them, making them gang up on other readers. So there's another, okay, ashes fell. The reflux petition, mirror magic. That's in reverse. There's a tarot reader that keeps trying to mirror somebody else because you got like a little opportunity, and that's what it is, a little opportunity. Anyway, you're small, but I love how you cook like a big girl. Somebody could be upset because you're not like small anymore. You getting a little something about yourself. You could be educated and gifted. A lot of people try to play you like you cray. So keep cleansing, keep using them herbs or something like that. Pumpkin, yeah, look, pumpkin, cinnamon, and chili in reverse. Because whoever you are, you're changing, and I guess people can't accept that shit. You used to be small, you getting a little bigger now. Something about you gaining weight. You could be working out, eating differently. I don't know. You definitely not a fool. Someone could be upset, confirmation, because you had certain jobs, certain opportunities they didn't have. So they could be stunting on you with the opportunities they have, or that's what they was doing the whole time. Keep cleansing your energy. You could be using certain herbs right now, and this is just what's causing the effect. Yeah, look at this. Remember that though, pumpkin. And this is crazy because it's in reverse, because that got something to do with something about some money. Maybe this person was giving money. Maybe there's some kind of trust thing going on, trust fund, and this person was giving some money that was marked with your trust energy all up on it or something like that. Cinnamon and chili is in reverse. Yeah, your love helps me remember how important I am. Yeah, somebody, they love you so much. Yeah, you loving yourself 9 times out of 10, and this is just what go with it. You feel me? So I'm gonna take these white light messages. I'm gonna put them over here, and we're gonna get to the tarot. So the first part, bankrupt, ego in reverse. This is that energy that it was picked up on by other light workers. Everybody doing their thing out there, and however you perceive it according to your light work is different from theirs. So what I'm gonna do, shuffle this really well. I'm gonna get Ace of Cups in reverse with the Devil in reverse. Yeah, your energy and their energy is different. Can't have light without the dark. Trust your intuition, Ace of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to pick. Let's just see what your energy is. I'm gonna check mine first in front of y'all. Let's have some fun. I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the 6 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, let me give you this tea. 6 of Pentacles. I'm out of it. I don't got nothing to do with it. Heavy Taurus. Okay? My Taurus energy showing. Somebody could have said I remind them of a Taurus. I don't know. I come from one. Anyway, yeah. Look, the sun in reverse. Yeah, it's something about I'm the daughter of, and so whatever. A Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. 9 inside 10. Yeah, it runs in the family. They will say that. I ain't about to shade my whole, situation, even though sometimes you gotta leave us. Family stuff be crazy. I don't want to talk about it on camera. All right. So yeah, Taurus energy. That's my energy, baby. Tap into the Taurus section. It's like magic, motherfucker. All right. So yeah, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm totally out of the situation. I'm trying to be positive about it. Don't even be trying to turn this into no bullshit. You feel me? The 6 of Pentacles, because I'm trying to get you the tea. You over here, you gonna come for me. You gonna get the horns, and that's some real BS, some bud. Hey, you don't want the bullshit, do you? All right. So someone, your energy. Ooh. High Priest Priestess in reverse with the Knave of Chalice. Somebody, your energy, you could be a high priestess and you picked up on this shit. Knave of Chalice, something about your innocence. So the 5 of Chalice is in reverse because this is like, yeah, somebody might have to like, somebody might be like, yo, forgive me. I didn't know, because I'm telling you, I think somebody was out here on that bull crap. Let me explain again. All right, so with bankrupt in reverse and ego closing it out, bankrupt is upright, excuse me, and ego closing it out is in reverse. You never were the problem in certain relationships, and I need you to know that. Somebody else is trying to say that you were the problem in a relationship. So you don't get upset. Don't get upset with yourself. Somebody, you could have known something, but you kept it to yourself about this. It could have something to do with a Scorpio or a Scorpio season. Pisces season could be significant. Yeah, heavy on the Scorp. Yeah, the 3 of Swords. It was hurtful. It was hurtful. Yeah, this is number 35. And we got that life card. Something about somebody's child living with them till they 35. Or somebody, not everybody had like a good little past, but trying to stunt on you like they don't have one is crazy. Okay, that's crazy. It is. So somebody, that's your energy right there. Yeah, 7 of Cups. It's in the upright. Scorpio energy again. This could have something to do with a Scorpio somewhere. I don't know. It just anyway. So a lot of people say the High Priest Priestess is Scorpio energy. A lot of people say Pisces. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's something about there's some kind of somebody lives like materialistically. Someone is, it's about the material. They kind of that type. I guess, anyway, somebody, if they check your background or something like that, you come from you was born bougie. So there's somebody who, they don't really know you like that. That's on them. Fuck them. They'll find out the hard way. They're not supposed to know everything about you. So anyway, that was a setup. So what's the other person's energy? If they were a light worker, they picked up on this, and likewise, it just transported to you. Different light workers doing different things according to how they do. What's that person's energy, or was this an entity? What's that person's energy, or was this an entity? Knave of Pentacles in reverse. I ain't gonna lie, Pentacles, that's my energy. Checking it before I get into it. Yeah, somebody might have been a Taurus. Or it was something about that. That was some bullshit. Because that is in reverse. It definitely has something to do with somebody having a vehicle for some of y'all. 7 of Wands, Leo energy. We got the 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is like someone who has like a situation with somebody. So that, okay, if it's an entity, somebody, I think it got something to do with a vehicle, a car. A car could be red, white, blue, golden, yellowish, tan, something like that. Black. Somebody has some white, pink, red sandals. They own that. You know, they, I don't know if they wore them that day, but they own a pair. So this is crazy. Like, if this is an entity, this was like, okay, Seven of Wands is about somebody just hating on somebody, or that's what was said. And the Six of Cups is something about like a relationship or commitment, or somebody, like, it's something about being sweet. Maybe somebody was eating sweets. Maybe somebody likes sweets. Somebody stop eating the sweets. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands. Yeah, don't do that. Lay off the sweets. Something about the Three of Wands. I seen that. Somebody buying sweets. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's like somebody, you need to learn to lay off the sweets. Or this is something about, like, maybe that's what the hotel represents. Something about a suite. Seven of Chalice. Maybe somebody wanted to be in a suite, not a regular hotel. Okay, so anyway, let me close out the energy of the entity. Yeah, Pentacles. Somebody, I really think this is what was going on. Queen of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords. I really do. Something about you didn't know. Something about a sneaky, something sneaky. It's something sneaky you didn't know. Yeah, something about you had a feeling. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. Yeah. You know now, huh? With the Hangman. So the Six of Wands in the reverse behind the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Because this is like breaking the code. This is like somebody, you could be good at reading contracts, or there's something about a contract with this energy. So whoever this is, something about that picked up on it, the energy of the person or the entity, somebody might want to chill because there's another side to it. You see that split in the middle of the pentacles? Something about the other side to it. Somebody might want to chill. Because something about your energy, you got this high priestess in reverse with the Knave of Chalice, heavy on the water. So somebody, you have a lot of water in your chart. You could be a water sign. Ironically, the opposite of Earth is water with the pentacles out here, and I've been seeing a lot of that just come out. Even though we did see some wands, they just didn't come out. So this was like something about assets, liquidated assets, and something about material. So this is the energy of the entity or the person that picked up on who this person basically talking that yin yang about you. I'm not trying to say that it was like all the way bad, but what was bad about it was somebody, you can't force someone to not like someone just because they don't like, or they're having a bad time with them. Somebody really gonna have to ask somebody for like forgiveness somewhere. So, I mean, yeah, I'm telling you, Ace of Swords, like somebody gonna have to, because this was like, that's crazy. Like something so small that could possibly go fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And this is just how small it is. First of all, because somebody, I don't even think you would go that direction for real. This is why you don't fuck with whoever this is anyway. Not that you hate them. You just know, okay, I can't do that because the way they feel about it, their feelings get in the way. Yeah, the tower in reverse. You just apologetically five a chalice in reverse with a tower in reverse. Dismiss the hell out of the situation. A lot of Scorpio energy. Something about a lot of moving on, a lot of moves made, and a lot of moving on. Eight of swords is in reverse because someone you didn't even know you just got your tail up out of something. Because that I don't know. Somebody I don't even think that y'all should have been around whoever that was anyway. But closing out the energy with the Knave of Wands and the Six of Swords. Now we got some swords and wands. So it's something about this trouble. This was like nothing but trouble. But someone you knew that you could be a fire sign or an air sign, and you knew that the heavy on someone is a freaking earth sign. I really think someone's an earth sign, like, and that's probably who it was involving. It could be a Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio just came the hell out in this read. A lot of people, like I said, with the high priestess attributed as Scorpio, and some say Pisces. So it's still heavy Pisces and Scorpio. Because that's somebody else. That's your energy from, who resonate with this. I was checking. There could be other people trying to keep up with something, and they're a water sign. They could be stalking the shit out of you, talking about they doing their job. A part of the setup. Ace of Pentacles, because that's a part of them. Something about getting paid. Two of Wands in reverse. Something about their time adjusting or time adjustment. Somebody cheats on their partner, or they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and something about what they do for work. They're a water sign. They could be, all around the damn city and shit and other areas trying to keep up with a lot of shit at once because it got something to do with you in a whole dynamic, and they get paid or something like that. Something about time adjustments or time cards or something like that. Because somebody wasn't where they said they was. And somebody, you a water sign, not just like it's something what you do for work, investigating and whatever, and you gonna get caught up somewhere. Yeah, because someone don't trust you, and you know they shouldn't trust you. You gonna try to act like you're trustworthy, and someone made their choice. Seven of Chalice, Scorpio energy. Death in reverse. They're cleansing their energy from you. So whoever you are, something about keep using them herbs and stuff. You're cleansing whoever that the fuck is out of your energy. So let's move on. Something about that's what the trouble is, really though. Somebody keep manifesting, keep taking rest, keep taking care of yourself. Four of Swords. Yeah, Five of Wands, because somebody, they feel like y'all are in competition and compete. This is some weird shit. So anyway, let's check the energy of the person was around and they stood up for you. Now the love messages, I love you so much. Why do we have to be apart? Y'all are probably not around each other or something. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe you feel like that and it's not them that feels like that. So be honest with yourself. All right. So, yeah, something about they was faking it with fake smiles. They would just fake, there's just somebody they could pick up on fake, or somebody was just fake. They was all in their face smiling. So this person knows they ain't shit. Whoever this is, they know they ain't shit. Something about they don't even know who money that is in their hand for real. Something about it's marked. Yeah, somebody said they ain't shit. I don't know who need to hear this, but this person is a shit talker a little bit. This is a gangster light worker or something like that. You could be wanting this person around, ain't even gonna lie. Reflecting is in the upright. I think y'all pick up on each other's light with all of this white. and this person's meditating and stuff like that. Okay. The world, yeah, with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like, this is closed. But someone, you got to choose your battles wisely, because I think it goes back over here. Aquarius energy, Six of Swords in the world. And then you have this, the wand energy. So you see the pattern. This is a Knave of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is a Six of Swords, even though it can be flipped to a 9. That's why this is here. Because somebody's trying to find a way to manifest this after somebody already closed this out, is what I'm telling you. And this was another light worker that assisted the situation. This is just what the dark things of it is, if I can say that. Because the world. So somebody, you're going to have to, like, something was, you can't control a situation. You can't control everything. And this is just that life lesson. So maybe your name was dragged in the mud. Definitely talked about. Word got around with the world here. Something about around the world and back again. Maybe somebody, they travel here and there. They don't need to ask nobody for nothing. They got it themselves, or whatever. So yeah, somebody could be realizing somebody ain't ish and all that. And they realized something was not in your capacity to control. Yeah, Hermit energy. This is someone who definitely is deep in mastery and of a lot of knowing. Yeah, 9 and 9. So they know this hurt you, or they know how you felt, or something like that. Then yeah, Ace of Swords. Because I'm telling you, like, so let's just close this out. I don't even want to linger in there too long. Three of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. And we got the Hangman. Somebody, ooh, this is good energy though. Yeah, keep moving, Magician. Somebody, things are happening for you, not like to you, or something like that. So let me close this out. What do you need to know as far as, like, whoever this is, they just handled something for you. It was out of, you couldn't control it. Yeah, they were an earth angel. Yeah. Heavy on the Sagittarius. This could be your energy that motivated them. Five of Chalice in reverse. Maybe they want your forgiveness, or it can be on some Father forgive them for they know not what they do, or something like that. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody miscalculated something, and maybe they're trying to find a way to apologize to you. A Queen of Swords. Death is in reverse. Somebody could have wanted you to get hurt, and this is a part of, maybe this is why cleansing is very important. Because somebody's an earth angel, or that's they light. The Tower came out in reverse. It helped you avoided a situation. Two of Pentacles. This person does a lot. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, heavy on the Capricorn. Yeah, I think somebody was definitely an earth sign. Empress in reverse, they could have been really dark, or they're just on their dark feminine, whether they're a man or a woman. Someone definitely could have been a Capricorn. It's something, maybe they light skin, brown skin. It's a lot of major arcanas coming out, because someone, this is like terrifying energy. Something about working for God. That's a lot of Taurus energy. I check my energy, Taurus energy. Virgo energy is heavy right here, but this is also Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but heavy Virgo. So this could have been somebody else. I think somebody, earth energy, something about earth angels. So I think a lot of people misjudge you. You might not be an earth sign, or you got it in your chart. But this person, they could be a churchy type, religious. Something about this earth angel that was shedding light on a situation, putting something in balance. Heavy on the Sagittarius. This could literally just be your energy. It got so far out and you don't even know, like other people. Yeah, the sun in reverse. You don't even know people know you over there. You just don't know with the sun in reverse. King of Swords, yeah, King confirmation. You could be doing this and somebody else notices this about you. So they could have picked it up and obviously Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they something about hitting the highway. Gotta go energy. Because somebody could have realized because of your light and what work you have put in and whatever that somebody wasn't really a good individual to be around. So this literally could be your light shining all over the place somewhere. And other light workers picked up on this, and this is how you picked up on it. But everybody light works differently, you know? Closing this out. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, closing it out with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody feels backstabbed by someone because they do a lot of work, or this is just your energy where you do a lot. So the betrayal is deep because this is more like talking that junk and someone you didn't know that somebody was like acting this way towards you. Five of Swords is in the reverse. You might have a lot of people trying to meet you halfway about that 10 that they gave you. Yeah, meet you halfway. Because it's like people want to find a reason to, well, you're not so perfect. And I don't think you were acting that way. They projected that energy. 10 and 2. Something about driving. Yeah, hitting the highway. Both hands on steering wheel type shit. So this is also hangman energy. Because someone, yeah, sacrifices must be made, but that a lot of that shit hurt. Because this is like somebody who was juggling a lot of things at once and they had to make a decision and it hurt. And maybe this is where you picked up all of that from. And they could be finding, it's something about a perspective about what that truly was. So I guess somebody could be feeling the hurt. This could be something about finances, juggling things. But there's something that's hurtful. Because I think somebody's upset because you get out of every fucking thing. This is just how they feel. You could have gotten really hurt by something in the past and now, they're experiencing that. So I don't know what to tell somebody. But yeah, this could literally be your light. You didn't even know it got that far out. You don't even know that you are spoken about literally in a lot of places. And this just is where it's coming down to. So somebody knows about like a betrayal, 10 of Swords. Something about why that hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. You take your risk, 3 of Wands. You work on what you're working on. You get that pinnacle. But then sacrifices must be made. So I think someone closing this energy out, this is what that meant. It's something about juggling this and that. And somebody it's some kind of betrayal here. Somebody probably has a Capricorn house with Gemini in it. Or a Gemini house with Capricorn in it. Because this got something to do with magic and manipulation. Something about funds, manipulation of funds, manipulation of money manipulation. Yeah, we got giving money in reverse behind haunted. So something could have happened around, like I said, Scorpio or Libra season, or someone you are a Scorpio Venus, Libra Venus, tropical. Yeah, the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, Virgo energy, the Hermit, and the Emperor. So checking the energy on the tropical Venuses, Scorpio, they go to Libra energy overall. Somebody, yeah, somebody, you're going to find out a lot of people was depending on you in a group setting, or maybe somebody had somebody in a group chat. There was something going on here. Maybe somebody's father is involved. The Hermit is here. Somebody knows, or somebody knew something. And then this is Six of Cups. Somebody knew who somebody's soulmate was. Yeah, Three of Wands. I think somebody was working with someone, but then somebody probably chose wrong. And all of this, I don't know who it correlates with what has been happening with you, who you've been hanging around, what they've been saying, why they treated you a certain way. Like, this shit crazy. All right, and then yeah, the Fool in the upright and the Magician in the reverse. Cause somebody, some people just mad because they can't fool you no more. Eight of Coins. Somebody, yeah, the Eight of Coins over there. It's something about the entity or the other person. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Oh, so this is how somebody got a car. This is how somebody got a vehicle. Somebody off of you. So yeah, you got hurt some kind of how. So somebody brought up something about a car or made you feel bad. Something about a vehicle. This is crazy. Like, somebody totally embarrassed the shit out of somebody. Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like juggling, adapt, and all of this, and then Ten of Swords in somebody, and someone that was embarrassing. It's something that just was. So somebody, they feel stupid. Somebody knows you probably are going to stop fucking with them. They can act like, oh, I didn't know all they want, but it's kind of the point of somebody, you was there for them when they didn't have shit. Yeah, Two of Coins. You was there for them when they ain't have shit. This is like somebody holding on to something of yours and then giving it to someone else, because that's what the Ten of Swords would be. Three of Swords. Yeah, that hurt. Damn, so they took something of yours and gave it to someone else? That's fucked up. And had your ass out. This is like someone who's trying to justify why they did it. Like, they would bring up stupid ass shit of why this and why they did that. Yeah, why do we have to be apart? Because somebody, it's something about why y'all are not together. But this is fucked up, because I think someone is just mad at themselves for betraying the shit out of you. They probably listen to your family. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Coins and the Page of Wands. Is somebody parent a Taurus, a fire sign? Both of them, one of them, something. Closing out with that. Somebody, you could be getting good news or something like that, but it has something to do with business. But it sounds like you got to be your own, because you can't trust somebody. I think maybe your people did you fucked up, because why is this person even, this is stupid. They dumb as hell. It's something about how they believe the Hierophant Taurus energy there. Funny how I'm closing this out with Taurus energy. We began with Taurus energy. Somebody, That's my energy, the Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. So I think somebody was taking a person's perspective because of money. Maybe this is what they're going to bring up. Somebody mad because you about to get something probably. So you 9 times out of 10 going to use it wisely. And this is what they afraid of. Something about doing what you have to do. Yeah, good news. Something about your creativity pays off. So okay, so the lovers, this is more like you probably gonna cut some ties with a motherfucker because it's something about this right here. The Six of Swords is in reverse here as it is there. This is the Page of Wands. That's the Knave of Wands. It's the same thing. Something is too patternistic. We saw the Lovers in the reverse. Someone can't trust someone like they used to, or they're realizing who they should trust. But somebody, at first, I think this person didn't like you if they're a Taurus. They could be watching you getting out of something. You could be a fire sign or just very passionate about your creativity. You get a lot of good news. Somebody could have been doing love rituals with lovers coming out in reverse a bunch of times. The hotel could be significant. Maybe something about meeting people. Somebody, you could be cleansing your energies with pineapples in reverse. We have do you want, this is in reverse, not pineapples. Do you want to get married? That's in reverse. Somebody probably don't. Or so, why do I have a feeling somebody thinks that you're trying to push marriage on them? Anyway, empresses create, empress dictate. Yeah, somebody getting paid for your creativity. Emperor is out here. Somebody could be trying to take control of a situation. This could be your energy. Something about after you get what you need based off of your creativity, you're going to be able to control a situation. And it might have something to do with a Aries and somebody with blue eyes. Maybe the Aries has blue eyes, or whoever the Aries is, they're having a sexual relationship with someone with blue eyes. Maybe their eyes are not blue, it's brown. Let me get something for sex with Aries. The Emperor is here, so somebody with the Six of Cups and the Hermit, somebody could have been having a sexual relationship with someone and you didn't know it. With the Six of Cups, yeah, soulmate energy, soul tie. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, golly. Unhealthy patterns. Somebody went back to some shit, but they thought it was the right thing to do. Maybe because someone has kids. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. See, that's why the Queen of Cups was in reverse then. They could have been saying stuff about their kids like, yeah, I'm going to go hang out with my daughter. I'm going to go see my son or some shit. But at the same time, knowing what you're going through, maybe you can't see your children. Or this person is, you got to pay attention because I don't think this person can give a fuck. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse, just nothing but trouble. Causing you delays, instability. Like this is, I don't like whoever the fuck this is. King of Coins. I think they just want you for power and money and shit. Prepare for change. Yeah, something about change. King of Coins, money. Saw the Four of Coins. This like if this person want to be with you is for the fucking money. They don't care about your ass. Look how they treating you. Like, come on. Does it take that much of a rocket science? So whoever this is, something about you gotta you gotta be okay with being by yourself. Cause it sounds like friends is people you thought was cool with you over here trying to stunt. Yeah, say less or something. It's something about stay down till you come up. Some of y'all about to get blessed. All this shit. Yeah, the Four of Swords in reverse. Libra energy. Somebody is not doing something about an unhealthy pattern, and that's stupid. Something is dormant. Somebody needs to cleanse their energy, something like that. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone probably is drinking, like they need to stop drinking certain things. Empress in reverse. Hell yeah, if you expecting, like what the fuck wrong with you? Somebody chose the wrong person to have something with. I promise you that. Page of Cups. Somebody, look, you could be writing about this, be getting spiritual messages, insight about this. Yeah, Emperor. I think someone is upset because you about to control the situation. Yeah, Five of Swords. Make amends, do it differently. Yeah, so you got to change positions. But this is more like, I think you balancing out Empress and Emperor energy. This is like making changes for the betterment of yourself. This is like you looking at your masculine energy and your feminine energy in a Five of Swords in reverse manner. We saw the Five of Swords in tarot. In the other cards, yeah, look, High Priestess is right here. It's in reverse. We saw the Knave of Cups. It's a lot of cards that's coming out that we have seen. So I think somebody, no matter what it is, it's just can't change it. This is what it is. Somebody, you have a lot of wisdom, something about how you're able to go here and there, do this and that. You have a deep knowing. So the collective with your energy, the High Priestess in reverse with the Page of Cups. A lot of y'all about to get something for your creativity, and you need to take control of the situation with the Emperor energy there. Somebody knows that you know. Maybe you act like you don't know shit, or you keep a lot to yourself. You let your creativity speak for itself. So this may disturb a lot of people because you actually know. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at that. There it is again. Because somebody is something about a love triangle, third party. This is like you about to find out that you're this, or you're gonna be with this energy, and you're not gonna be in the Three of Cups anymore, whichever one tickles your fancy. Yeah, look at this. There is going to be some changes. Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody, you got to block out stupid shit. Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody gonna think you playing games and not trying to answer their questions. Maybe this is people who want to know shit, and that's what you have to change. You know, not saying shit. Prepare for change. Yeah. Three of Wands in reverse. Lack of foresight. A lot of people not gonna see something coming. Yeah, the world, the end. And that's probably how it's gonna be. The world is upright with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So this is it sounds like a lot of people trying to control something that's just going to happen anyway. This could be you realizing, look, I can't control everything, but what I can control is what I will focus on. So this is like somebody might have said you was trying to control their ass. What the fuck? Now somebody, no. Why the fuck would they feel that you... trying to control their ass? The Knight of Swords with the Strength, Leo energy in reverse. So do you have a Gemini house with Leo in it? Because it's coming out. Something about, yeah, coming and going. Strength in reverse. Somebody keeps trying to tackle you in the self-esteem apartment. Something about, yeah, you gotta go. Somebody, I think they know how to trigger, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. They know how to trigger your emotions. This is like someone trying to figure out how to make you mad. So, yeah, where you won't You might think you're not good enough to do something, go forward with something. The chariot in the reverse, yeah, the tower. This is like them trying to find a way with bankrupt there, because in the tower, bankrupt is here, and then the closing it out with the relationships in the reverse, getting in the way of a relationship. Stop allowing whoever the fuck this is to get in the way of shit that could be great for you. This sounds like this is this person, the one that is trying to act like you're not ready for something, you can't do something, or this could be you not wanting to take certain opportunities. But I wouldn't get upset, because say like, you gotta pay attention to your intuition. You know that something was not good for you to go forth with. Seven of Cups. Do not get mad at the decisions that you made. Like, yeah, somebody probably thought you would go a certain direction. Yeah, with the chariot in the reverse, and they're experiencing towers because they thought you would do this, they thought you would do that. Yeah. Mm-mm. So someone thought they can predict the future, or they intuitive. No, they intuition sucks. Heavy on the Scorpio right here with the tower, the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is like someone who's upset with themselves. They want you upset. You can't let this energy get into yours. You gotta cleanse your energy or something like that. Yeah, the Six of Wands in reverse. It's like once you decide that, something falls. Something about this tower. The tower falls. Something about being a follower, showing off. Cause somebody, this is weird, but I think somebody's trying to say you follow them. Anyway, so recap. Let's end it. Basically, I was picking up on. Someone was around an individual. I don't know if they're another light worker. This is just how the light works when it's everybody's doing what they gotta do. Somebody was saying certain things about you. Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Virgo, heavy Scorp, heavy Earth, all of them could be very significant. Yeah, very significant. So all of them signs in here, very significant. So basically, someone was around someone. I don't know if they mentioned you, said something about you, or someone, because they're a light worker, they simply knew that your energy is something about you or something like that. They knew that this person was associated with something of your name going around here. People saying stuff about you. They realized at that moment who they were because of your work, your light work, your energy. So they could be a light worker or someone who works in the dark, bringing things to the light. Just because they work in the dark don't mean they don't do that. This is kind of what light working is in a way. So take what resonates. That individual realizes who they were, and they were talking a lot. They might want to worry about their house. That's all I'm gonna say, and worry about what they got going on. I think everybody needs to do that, and this is just what this is. So with bankrupt and the getting in the way of a relationship, ego, closing it out in the reverse. Someone, I don't know if they said you was all around the world, all over, people's faces, smiley, grinny, whatever. Anyway, your energy is the high priestess with the knave of chalice. This is heavy Scorpio, heavy Pisces, potentially. Someone could have that as a mind. They're conscious. They're midheaven conscious. Somebody could be trying to calculate your moves and shit. So anyway, heavy Scorpio, heavy Pisces, Cancer, water placements could be significant. I was also picking up water signs that have a certain job, could be investigating, trying to find information, pick up on certain things, and that they think they're slick. They can't keep shit to themselves because someone you be knowing. Anyway, they need to stay out your energy. They could be trying to cause problems. This sounds like the Six of Swords, the Knave of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse, Knave of Wands in the upright. Remind yourself as we close out the other side, the Knave of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Close out, trying to check with another deck that side. So the pattern is somebody gets paid. It's something about money, what they get paid to do, how they get paid, whatever this is, and your creativity. Somebody could be having to just realize that you're getting some good news. Maybe this is what they wanted. They're going to be very proud of you. I don't know this, or I don't know how you feel about the Queen of Coins. This could just be your energy getting to that money because of your creativity. Page of Wands, Queen of Coins together. Because somebody, you knew something was something, or you felt like something was something. But I also, with the Six of Swords and the Knave of Wands, somebody could be jealous of you. Something about trying to get you in something, or you could feel that there's some kind of trouble around. Someone is in some kind of trouble. So maybe they knew you was in some kind of, trouble. This is the energy of the person picking up on somebody else. So say like nothing was said at all with the High Priest, Priestess in reverse, and the Knave of Cups. People, they seem innocent, blah, blah, blah. Someone can still pick up, whatever that, it doesn't matter, right? They still pick up on it. Someone just picked up on your energy, something about your light work energy paid off. So something about energy, applying something about appliances could be significant. So anyway, that's that. The other side is this person knew exactly who you was, knew exactly who they was. Maybe didn't know who you was. Someone is getting confirmation that a lot of people, according to this side, was talking a lot of junk about you, and you basically getting betrayed, juggled, and that's fucked up. Some have a Capricorn house with Gemini in it, or Gemini house with Capricorn in it. Something about trying to do grounding magic. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is like the car energy I was picking up with the Knave of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, with the Eight of Pentacles upright. Something about if it was an energy, if it was an entity and not a person, either way, Virgo energy, investigative energy. Someone could be an investigator, and this was significant to a certain situation. Maybe about someone calling someone some names. Sounds like sleeping around with people, all in other people's face, or just not being a good friend, not being a good person. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse, there could be somebody trying to figure out how to get out of something, or it's something about a car. Something about hitting the highway. So whoever this is, again, with the World in the upright, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is like you actually closed out a cycle and got a victory, while somebody else had to stay out of the way. Because this is more like because of what you had went through. Basically, they realized that whoever this was not necessarily a person of good energy. So you doing that, going through whatever you went through, actually assisted somebody else who could pick up on it, because they were Earth Angel energy, something about a light worker, Tower in reverse. Basically they didn't have to go and endure some kind of situation. So you might have gotten hurt, and I empathize, apologize on the behalf of the situation. If nobody told you that about this situation, whatever it is, how deep it is, because of what you went through, somebody else picked up on this individual's not a good individual, so I'm gonna be mindful. They were Earth Angel, so are you. They could be realizing who you are or whatnot. Maybe they knew who you was, or they just know who this person is, don't know who you are. It's something like that where they end up picking up that that individual was not necessarily a person of good energy to be exchanging any kind of whatever with the tower in reverse. You help this individual avoid a situation. Somebody could be mad at you, a queen of wands, because that was supposed to be a come up for them, ending it with the two of pentacles and the 10 of swords coming out together. So this is like the hangman energy I was picking up on. The hangman, the ace of pentacles, and I believe it was it the magician? No, the 3 of wands. It was the 3 of wands. Hangman, ace of pentacles, 3 of wands. So somebody's upset that you could get something. Somebody, I don't know why this queen of wands is. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's just how the game go when you do what you do and you choose what you choose and stuff. So you could be getting to the money somewhere, or you getting something. You probably recently got something. Congratulations, the page of wands. Something about playing fair, something about paid the toll and got you something. So anyway, closing it out with that, you could be in your queen of coins. You could be like looking like real Taurusish. You know, Tauruses could be very classy, not trashy. I don't know too many, especially a feminine Tauruses. They not, yeah, little picky. So my energy before we check all of this is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles upright. Good energy, good energy. Leave me out of it. 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. I am if can't put me in it. Sorry. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Not sorry. Trying to put some good positive vibes out there because what I'm trying to say is because of what you went through, somebody else who's an Earth Angel light worker or whatnot, getting into the, vibe of spirituality because of what you went through, they recognized light recognizes light, dark recognizes dark. Even light recognizes dark as dark recognizes light because we all have been in some kind of situation and whatnot. So, however it went, they just realized that individual was not necessarily a good individual of energy to be exchanging with. And that's what I want you to know as you were moving forward, doing what you had to do every day. Sounds good. So let me give you a tarot card. What's a closing message? Lovers in reverse. Yeah, you may be having some issues there. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh wee. Yeah, a lot of people could be running their mouth. Or someone expected you to run your mouth about them because you can't trust them. I think that was stupid. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Somebody, wow. So they thought you was going to run your mouth about not trusting them when it was really the other way around. Whoever this is, I'm really picking up. It could be other people, not just this person. Blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of, somebody was gossiping about not trusting you, potentially. The 2 of Cups is here because somebody may want a new thing with you, but this Queen of Swords, I don't know if they like that. The Lovers is in reverse. Maybe they the ones with issues of trust, or they just don't want you to have some love in your life. People easily believe whoever this is because of their status, maybe. I think they have situations in love, not necessarily Magician, heavy on the air, Gemini and Aquarius. You can have issues with them mostly, or somebody, if you're these signs, you might have some issues with love, or you need to let something go. So you can have a Two of Cups because you don't know. It may seem cliche saying this, but you don't know. You're getting in the way of something because how you feel about somebody else or something like that. You could be fucking up a Two of Cups for you. Cause a lot of you afraid you're gonna get juggled. Two of Coins, Nine of Swords, Gemini energy in reverse. Y'all have somebody, a lot of y'all got some unresolved issues with the Sun in reverse. You don't want nobody to know. So I think you should focus on yourself. Someone be mindful. This is just energy. This could be you. Um, there's a Two of Cups, so don't allow something about what somebody said or something like that. Something about an alley cat where somebody wanted to chill and be around. Yeah, Six of Cups is in reverse. That's something about the other world, not necessarily somebody, not necessarily something or someone in particular. Something about an alley cat. Um, just be mindful. Maybe somebody, when you get out there in status, somebody wants to collaborate with you. I don't know. What's with the Queen of Swords in reverse? Yeah, the Star. I've seen the Ten of Swords in reverse. Someone, because you are recovering from being backstabbed. Some backstabbing shit happened. Something about getting what you want, the Star. Because somebody, you got to really get something. And I'm going to just say, look, to each his own. Congratulations. I'm a part of the collective too. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. See, this person had got the Hierophant upright. Somebody wanted someone to stop believing or something like that. So maybe somebody walked away from whoever they are. Because they could be realizing they need to let them go. Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the moon. 8 and 10 is the moon. So something about if you see the moon in tarot, and I don't know if somebody else is gonna say something. Somebody could be in there. Something about the 80s. Somebody could have been born in the 1980s. Something about walking away from somebody. Somebody be a Pisces Venus or a Gemini Venus. Heavy on the Pisces Venus. Somebody is just walking away from somebody. Somebody just moving on because I think the Queen of Swords is trying to get them to something about a different lifestyles, or maybe this is a lifestyle somebody walked away from and they're finding themselves. Hierophant energy isn't a right. This is someone who's trying to come back to something that perhaps they need to be in. It's kind of, I think it's dealing with belief. Maybe this Hierophant's in reverse because they believe them. Somebody, maybe people feel like, maybe this person feels like people believe them over them. And they always been by themselves ever since. Maybe somebody, they thought that you was going to stab them in the back. So this is why they walked away. Something about another type of belief system or another kind of way of living. Maybe this brought this person back to a place of, oh, that's that BS, like how somebody else had me fucked up before. So whoever this is, they're probably doing a lot of moon magic. Probably trying to block you too from having this conversation, this Queen of Swords. Somebody, you gotta, this is like, you're not afraid. You're not even going to judge the Queen of Swords. They have their feelings. You know what I'm saying? This could just, maybe it's something that can work out for you that wouldn't work out for them. This is one of those, you got to sit down and have this talk because you can't just go based off of how somebody else felt. Especially if it seems like whoever this was, so they can have a Ten of Swords and not and be able to move on. Something about being over it. Something about over you. Something about cause you wanted to be over me. So I'll be over you. Yep. Something about you wanted to be over me, so I'm over you. It's that shit. So anyway, 9 times out of 10, that's probably why they did that shit. Something about the moon revealed 8 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. Somebody could be born in the 1980s. What's behind the 10 of Swords? The 4 of Wands. Wow, so they ain't somebody that went off and got with someone else anyway. 6 of Swords in reverse, they know they in trouble for that shit. 6 of Swords in reverse here. See, somebody, you moving on because this person did your ass dirty. Page of Cups. Something about what you didn't know. Somebody, your energy right here, the Page of Cups with the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, something about music, beauty, romance, musical, artistic. Yeah, somebody, you believe in your dreams or something like that. You probably had a dream confirmation, like I said. Your 7 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, somebody, they didn't invest in you anyway. Or you had to invest in yourself and just watched it grow, and the little bit it was doing, as you was doing what you was doing, you was probably keeping something to yourself. You was trying to find another way to express yourself. Um, something about trouble in my way. I had to cry sometimes. So you let it, something about, what's that song Hove got? Can't see it coming down my eyes. So I got to make the song cry. It's like one of them situations because something like this is just crazy. Temperance, 10 and 4. So this person, that could have been who this was. They realized they fucked up. So you just helping other people realize fucked up shit. You got to continue that. You got to continue that. For real, for real. You got to, this is like, if you know, like putting the energy out there, putting the work out there where somebody, however they need to know, they will know and it will help them. This is also you not getting mad at the Queen of Swords. Because this is something like, similar. This kind of remind them of some shit. It just brings up shit. So, Hierophant is in reverse. Yeah, challenging the status quo. Maybe it's something that you believe. Maybe you and the Queen of Swords, y'all got like different views, but I don't think you would get mad at them. This is kind of like you gonna be you, even with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. But I don't think you're gonna get upset. Because it's just something hurtful. Because they are in the reverse. Let me close that up. I'm telling you, the moon in reverse, the temperance next to it. Because somebody, I think something about you're an alchemist, of course. The sun in reverse, yeah, the moon and the sun. Yeah, something about the moon, the sun, the stars. Yeah, the magician in reverse. Somebody, you be on point, and it's like you pre-manifest ahead of time. Justice in reverse, can't blame you, can't get mad at you. The Knight of Cups in reverse, heartbreaker. Ooh, somebody, Lord. This is like you're not trying to holler victim, you're a survivor. So you might have to break somebody's heart. Ain't even gonna lie. 2 of Swords in reverse. Somebody's, ooh, dang. It's a warning about that though. Somebody's gonna try to flip something on you if you do that. You might need to be careful. Yeah, 9 of Wands, something about your faith. Maybe you believe in yourself no matter how they try to flip something on you. Yeah, the 10 of Cups in reverse. Hangman. I think you know what that means. 5 of Cups, it hurts though. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is like something's gonna be on you, and you gotta be okay with that. Three of coins. Yeah, listening. Something about please stop hearing. Are you listening? Something about you can't do something by yourself. You could really know a lot, but I think there's something you might need to take in consideration. I think because whoever this is, walk away from the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, it hurt you. I don't know what the Queen of Swords told them, or maybe that's just how they dealt with it. I don't know. What in the fuck does that Ten of Swords mean? Because I think someone was juggling you. They made a choice. It hurt. You moved on. They moved on. You might not have known every little thing. You missed opportunities though. The Four of Cups. You might not be missing nothing no more. Nine of Wands. Something about faithful, determined not to miss out. King of Swords. All right, so leaving out with this, I think you just alchemized the whole fucking situation. It's something about the moon in Sagittarius. It could be the new moon, full moon, something like that. Because I think you know what's going on. This queen, what I'm saying is the Queen of Swords, they could be upset. They have their reasons, whatever. I don't think you would get mad at them though. The Hierophant's in reverse. They may like something that you do, but it's still something that they don't like as well. So that person had the Eight of Cups, something about standing up for you and shit, but I guess it got hard and hard. So with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, because the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords is over here in that standing up for you energy. Somebody you help people now with your story and whatever, but maybe it's a certain person that you really was trying to get through to. They could have been over something, or somebody. Do they take your messages and what you say another fucking way? Do y'all do that shit to each other? I don't. It might be that because that's what I don't get why that would happen because that's what I think. Y'all just because somebody if that's happening, you should just let that go and deal with somebody who gets what the fuck you talking about. And I'm not saying the Queen of Swords wouldn't be open to that, but they are in the reverse. So there is something that's still, they mad or they not that they would show it, but it bothers them though. They still people got they hurt still. So anyway, clarifying the Queen of Swords in reverse is the Hierophant reverse because the Hierophant was upright with the Temperance and the Tower in reverse. You help people get out of shit because of what you expose. I think you exposed this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords because the Queen of Wands was in the reverse in the situation. You could have helped somebody realize what the fuck was going on. I think the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands trying to get out of something, into your energy with the Queen of Coins and the Page of Wands. You could be doing some shit on your own, don't need nobody, even though, obviously you do need somebody. What I'm saying is you do something alone. And thank God for other people being able to give opportunities. You do something by yourself. Something about your creativity, Page of Wands. The Page of Wands and the Knave of Wands, the same thing. The Knave of Wands is over here with the Six of Swords in reverse. That's why Wands look like swords, swords look like wands. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Closing it out with the Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant is with the Temperance and the Tower. The Tower was in reverse. This is like people recognizing what something is because of the work you do. You may think people not paying attention, but they are. So with the moon in the reverse, like I thought, because the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, 8 and 10 is 18. The moon arcana is number 18. 10 and 8 is 80. Someone could be born in the 80s. Somebody I believe with the moon in reverse, very clairvoyant. Something about how to alchemize or bring balance and peace to a situation. Or because of the work you've been doing things in moderation, being patient, and not rushing somebody. So you may be like, a little upset. Somebody, they basically, why someone did something. The Eight of Cups with the Ten of Swords in reverse. They was juggling this and that with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in another deck. So you come out temperate, Sag, full moons, new moon in Sag. Yep. Somebody something about what's going on. You're not scared. You could have alchemized a situation to get out of something, and in all actuality, it might have pissed off a Queen of Swords. Yeah, my incense fell. Something about lighting an incense. Somebody, you might need to light incense more often. Okay. So somebody knew what somebody was trying to do on this moon in Sag. But this is also you being clear, giving out clarity that somebody why they did something. You're not upset with them. Maybe you're more upset with how it went. But you are something about being peaceful. Somebody have a moon sign, Sag. Somebody, you could be a Sagittarius, and it's something about somebody doing something to a moon Sag, or it's involving somebody could be an Aquarius or a Taurus, and they moon sign is Sag. Something about that's who the games and the shit and the bullshit was. Like somebody probably has like a faith-based business, 508c or something like that. And this is what that was. They might have been fucking with them. You could be knowing about this with the moon in reverse and then the temperance. You just making peace with that, like you don't fucking know. Anyway, the 10 of coins, yeah, family legacy, because somebody is something about doing security, estate planning, something about a home, a building. Somebody could have been in a privileged family, but you come from a privileged family. Somebody just did your fucking family dirty, or there's just some shit that was done and it took a toll on you. You could be working on your family legacy. It's something about wealth building, buying a house and having a lot of privilege lately. Like somebody, you're going to be able to do something, and when you do, it's a wrap. Somebody knows it too. They could be a Sagittarius moon, Pisces moon, Taurus moon, Aquarius moon, Cancer moon. That could be your moon signs. 3 of Swords. Either way, somebody know that when they get somebody, you're about to get something, and you need to use it very wisely, because you won't need nobody else ever again. Something about not playing the blame game and shit, waiting on nobody, none of that weak ass shit. You gonna walk away. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's something like that. It's your damn turn. And trust me, when you do, everything else gonna fall into place. But I ain't gonna lie, other people gonna fall because they was banking on you not making good choices. Yeah, look, new moon. Yeah, it's something about doing moon magic and this shit right here, because somebody need to mind their business. Why the fuck did they care about a friend or somebody used to hang around? And that's like none of their fucking business. Somebody, I think an Aquarius or a Taurus and they moon sign is Sag or Pisces, one of them, or you could see them in a Pisces or something like that because you're a seer, they need to mind their goddamn business. There's a love ritual just not working with love. The Lover's card kept coming out in there in reverse. But yet on this side of the situation, we have I love you so much. Why do we have to be apart? Because somebody, I think you give a fuck about somebody and they don't and they may not give a fuck about you, or they did something, well obviously they don't care. Okay, like you need to stop giving a fuck. Maybe this is why they was attracted to somebody, because they have that I don't care spirit. But somebody, that's just not who you are, and I get that. Maybe you just need a healthy boundary. You don't have to act like or some shit. You don't have to do that. Because somebody, this is like sometimes somebody wishes you were there and sometimes they don't. Like you can't know. Close. Remember we had the full moon in Capricorn reverse, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Coming out with coals of the seas, the blueprints within you, take the next step. Because somebody's going within a lot lately. 2023, this was, I believe, the strawberry moon, the full moon in Capricorn. So something about strawberries, full moon in Sag, new moon in Sag. Because I think we had a lot of earth energy. So somebody, I think one of the signs is definitely a Capricorn involved in the situation. White light messages. We have sex with Aries coming out with blue eyes in reverse. Somebody, I think they're coming from a place of hurt. That don't have shit to do with you. Love rituals in reverse. We got hotel coming out here. Pineapple. Do you want to get married is in reverse. Because somebody, I don't know if you want to do all that. Somebody might be trying to say you're pushing that out there. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe some people have been nosy thinking you're going to be with someone. Anyway, empresses create, emperors dictate. Somebody, you probably did something on purpose to see how people would act. And that just lets you know they all up in your business and wouldn't actually ask you shit. So anyway, prepaid entertainment contract, hiring tarot readers, tricking them. So what's the energy of the readers that they're hiring, putting in contracts? Somebody you need to be mindful of. Crazy part, watch other motherfuckers say that shit. I don't really give a fuck, you punk ass bitches and niggas. You just mad because certain motherfuckers, y'all keep trying to touch. Your ass can't. Your ass can't. You a part of that bullshit. Yep. Yeah, Emperor. Wow, coming out with the Ace of Cups. Somebody, who divine masculine is this? Hiring other readers to gain stock. Wow, don't tell me this is somebody's divine masculine. Is this someone's father hiring other readers and gain stock and shit? What's going on here? Damn. 8 of coins, I split the deck. Somebody, nah, they doing it. 3 of wands in reverse, I saw that shit. Someone, damn, somebody you didn't even know. Waxing moon, making progress, gaining strength. Someone, this has made you stronger. Something about what don't kill you make you stronger. So if this is a family betrayal, heavy on the Ace of Cups with the Emperor, the 10 of Cups. Because somebody, this is like somebody who wants to play that I am your whoever the fuck role. And then will turn around when you make it out of some shit. Want to act like, Ace of Cups. This is so crazy. Anyway. Page of Cups. Somebody, you are an innocent bystander. Something about your innocence in a family dynamic. So if this is a family member or whoever, or this is a baby daddy, or they got something else with someone else, a baby mama, I don't know. This is crazy because they could know that somebody is Or they think if you're a reader, they think you in a contract and you gang stalking them with other damn readers. Cause somebody they will flip that bitch around. Yeah, look at this psychic page of cups. Cause someone you know what this is, and you know different ways that somebody would do because why the fuck is this good energy coming out on this? And this is here. Empresses and emperor. Somebody is trying to just take control of like what you do. Like this is crazy. King of Swords, they could be having legal stuff involved, or you are trying to. You basically got this on lock because you are basically somebody you innocent some in a lot of shit, and this is just something about you making a lot of progress with wax and moon. Somebody could be doing candle magic. Look at this 2 of coins. It's like you're not really. I would tell you don't tell everybody something about what you dabble in. Like you know what I'm saying? Something about dabble. Yeah, 8 of cups. Just walk away or let something go. Sometimes it's okay to act like what's the words like act like they won or something. Yeah, the hermit in reverse. So closing that energy out. A lot of them is scared right now because somebody they shouldn't have got with whoever this is trying to gain up on you. Because whoever this is, you know who the fucking you know who that is. With the moon in reverse, you know who that is. Maybe it's gonna be fucked up. Somebody thinks that you will be scared of whoever this is. Not the 10 of Wands. Something about yeah, you get shit done. Yeah, get it done is right here, and this says done. Somebody that's too you done. It's something about what's being revealed slowly but surely around the time of the Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius season. Yeah, the 8 of Swords is in reverse. You have very much mental clarity. You're setting your fucking self free because this is crazy. They crazy for doing this. What's with this hotel? Or people meet people at hotels, or there's readers doing readings at hotels, and you gotta ask yourself why. But somebody coming for you about living in an apartment or some shit. Yeah, 8 of Coins in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Something about an unstable situation, delays, greed, caution. Look at that. The 5 of Swords. They go that new moon. They go to Temperance. I'm trying to tell you, new moon in Sag, new and full moon in Sag could be significant because somebody keep playing around. What's this hotel shit? Heartbreak hotel. Knight of Cups in reverse. Heartbreaker. Manipulative. Disappointment. Revolt offer. We have the Justice card coming out with it in the reverse. This could be people who got their heart broken and they could be spending their money in hotels. Somebody, this is crazy as hell. I think a lot of people got their heart broken behind this shit here. Somebody put you in isolation purposely, antisocial energy or something, or that is creating you to be antisocial, but this is coming out good for you because you're going to be able to sustain yourself. So a lot of the readers that's doing, not that it's everybody, it's some of them, man or woman, they doing readings in hotels, but this is because they went through a heartbreaking thing, a lot of betrayal and bullshit, other readers ganging up on them, being the fuck funny and whatever else is going on. It's something different for you. And maybe a lot of people don't like that. Something about being blessed. So these could be survivors, or they would call them spiritual victims, ancestral victims, because something could be family oriented and it's still not solved for a lot of them. That would make it ancestral victimization. So with the Justice card reverse, this could be like spiritual court, but something needs to be ancestral for a lot of you because you keep trying to holler spiritual court and you be wondering why you in what you're in. But hey, Yeah, King of Wands, natural born leader. And I'm telling the truth, Ace of goddamn swords. Why you think the Emperor over there? This is the King of Wands, Aries energy, and then the sword. Like, nah. Closing that out. I said what I said. Nah. Yeah, the Ten of Cups in reverse, because I know. And you gonna try it. And that's cool. I get it. Yeah, the devil in reverse right behind the King of Wands in the upright. With the Ace of Swords in the upright. I know where the fuck I come from, nigga. Bitches. This is crazy. This is just an unhealthy shit. This is an unhealthy, like, it's just family. I know. Okay? We all do, but gotta walk away. Don't stumble. 8 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. So this is just the moon in general. Heavy Pisces. Because somebody, I'm trying to tell you, put the pieces together. It's not hard. It is not. Just common sense. Yeah, waxing moon coming out for the love ritual. Something about doing lighting candles and shit. Something about wax. Wax, yeah. Somebody get the damn wax out your ears. Can you hear? Something about what somebody heard. Waxing moon making progress. Love ritual in the reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Wands coming out sideways. You know what you do with candles? You light that bitch on fire. Look, lovers in reverse. Y'all better stop out here. That's why the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. The lovers is the 6th arcana. This is a tower. This is why that tower was in reverse. Both of these are in reverse. Someone, like I said, you are helping other individuals realize with the temperance. We had the temperance. You had the tower in reverse and the Hierophant. Somebody, you're helping people realize something. Somebody could be looking at 2 different fire signs. I don't know. But at the same time, you could be a fire sign. It's not like, if you know you ain't got something to do with something or whatever, then don't worry about it. Confirmation. So this is like the tower in reverse. Somebody, you avoided some bullshit. Why? Look, the Queen of Wands was in the reverse in the other tarot deck. That was the Egyptian tarot deck. Coming out sideways, because somebody could be side-eyeing you. I'm not saying that they don't have a story. What I'm saying is trying to use you as a shield ain't gonna work. You need to keep burning the goddamn candles then, I guess. Because this is the tower in reverse. Someone you know. Mm-hmm. Gotta go. You could be noticing that you can't trust whoever this is. It's like you doing, say, like you are a fire sign, or you know how to activate fire, or it's something about, like how this candle and whoopsie, how this candle is doing this thing, and you see the light. A lot of people talk about that. You will not find that in any other people that light candles. Sorry. Thank you. So anyway, no shade. I just know my abilities. Somebody probably trying to get in some kind of lining, and you can't. Something about it's gonna sound the alarm or some shit. Can't. Somebody gotta get out of because someone, I don't know. This is like someone side-eyeing the shit out of someone. Something about how you keep getting out of something. I promise you. 2 of Wands. Yeah, something about getting ready. I think you're more prepared than they thought. I don't know what they're, anyway. Why the Queen of Wands sideways? And really, I'm picking up sideways as well, because they could be getting themselves out of a love ritual, but it has a lot of effect on other people, because somebody, you never know, like, the spirit of an individual and who has met who, and how long ago it was and when it was, because something could just be it's like cold case files type shit. You might not pick up on it until like now, and it was like 2002, and it's 2025, about to be 2026. Like it just be like that sometimes. Yeah, something about steam, iron. Somebody could be somebody is something about your baths and then the candles. Why is this Queen of Wands sideways? Seven of Cups. Somebody is, I think it's very obvious why. I just don't want to go there. Yeah, you seeing it very clearly. It's not, yeah, star. Someone, they could be side-eyeing you, could use star. Yeah, the Eight of Coins. You put the work in to be the motherfucking star. What the fuck? Behind the star is the Ace of Wands. Many ideas. You could have a lot of ideas. Somebody you putting the work in, they could be seeing that. The Page of Swords is in reverse. What? Somebody thinks someone is playing games. I guess ever since you did what you did, I think it's helping this Queen of Wands realize that somebody is not telling them the truth. I will say that. And I'm going to close that out with not telling them the truth about what? Because somebody you probably should know. What are they not telling them the truth about? What are they not telling them the truth about? The Five of Cups? Oh, they don't want to make a change. They're resisting. They rather just sit there and hurt. Somebody find the light within. They need to go within, whoever this is. They keep woe is me and shit. The Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, love triangle. Heavy partying, someone else's influence. Someone believes somebody else and maybe not the Queen of Wands. They used to be vibing with them. They're not really looking at them. They could be losing people, paying them mind. But that's only because somebody they're not saying the truth about something. I don't know if this got something to do with their baggage, emotional baggage, or somebody experiencing a loss. Maybe why they lost something. Somebody lost something and somebody's not trying to be honest. This could be anything, anybody lost something. Let me see. Yeah, the Chariot is in the reverse. Somebody could have avoided getting, caught up in a loss, grieving, if that makes sense. Page of Coins in reverse. Learn from the past mistakes, bad news. Something don't make no sense right now, but it will later. Six of Wands, Leo energy, pride before the fall. Why something? Yeah, someone is being a follower. They're not telling the truth or something. Because I'm like, well, why are they in the sideways motion? Someone is just not telling them the truth or not telling the truth, or that's how they feel. The problem is that's how they feel. It's like, I don't know what to say about it. The Seven of Coins is in reverse. Somebody shoots and can't aim. Like they missed it or something like that. Or somebody was too busy showing off and they realized that it cost them. Seven of Coins in reverse. Too busy showing off and it cost them. The Lovers in reverse. Someone don't trust them no more. Somebody was too busy trying to show off or showboat. Okay. Yeah, look, this come out sideways. After the Page of Coins come out in reverse. Something about a situation that's blessed, but sometimes what's best is what's best. Ten of Cups in reverse. This could be about why somebody is not here. Yeah, the Six of Swords in reverse. Storm. Bad to worse. Like something is getting worse. I don't know what the fuck. The Tower. The 10 and the 6. 16. 60s. Something about the 1960s. 1860s could be significant. Somebody ancestral lineage is in here. But anyway, closing this out. Damn, Pisces and Aquarius, those are cusp seasons, or someone could be on the cusp. All right, so let's run that back. It's Queen of Wands sideways. I'm like, okay, why are you sideways? So, or it's a very clear decision why someone is, or why they are in. They side eyeing or evil eyeing is what I would think that would mean. Because somebody, I'm not saying they don't know what they know, because this is sideways. Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, high priest, priestess. So when you have Pisces, they can have Scorpio. You can have Scorpio, they can have Pisces, whatever this is. And this is just this something about sacrificial energy. So someone, you could be more in tune with the people, like the dead, Virgo energy, the Nine of Coins, practical. Somebody, you can make that shit make sense though. This is like somebody trying to comfort someone, and that ain't even gonna be good. If somebody knows, they better approach somebody with caution. You can't just roll up and say some shit. You could feel inside eye and all that shit all you want to, but yeah. Somebody, I don't know how they be trying to visit you, see you. They may think you do the same to them. I think this is just how the spirituality works. I'm not, but anyway, the love ritual is in reverse. Something is not working anymore. But there's just a love ritual that does not work, and this is why somebody's cyanide the shit out of someone. Anyway, peace, love, and light. And I will see y'all next time, closing out the energy. See you. Take a rest, and leave it don't. Bye.